How come Brendan Fraser gets so much praise for wearing being one character in a fat suit, but Eddie Murphy was about a whole damn family and no one said nothing about it?
Well, yeah, why the hell did nobody say Oscar to Eddie Murphy? He's a hilarious actor.
Oscar's so white. He did 6 times the acting of that Brendan Fraser.
Welcome to Blab Rats, the show where we play recordings of broadcasters who were the subjects of government experiments. My name's Host, and I'm joined as always by my companion and the man behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. What up, producer?
Next to the scenes. How you doing, boss?
Scene adjacent. I'm alright. How's everything at your place? Hey, I heard you were going to a dog show, is that right? Westminster?
Doing a lot of baller stuff. In the dog show is part of that. First of all, I want to thank all the listeners for listening, sticking with us here. Please like and subscribe, suggest this to the friends. Follow me on social media. Some of you are already aware, but I'm on my quest to be the #1 stunner. And the dog show is part of that baller thing, I assume. I assume all the ballers go to dog shows. So as I'm trying to be #1 stunner, and so I'm trying to do baller things like go to dog shows. So if all you guys can go, vote for me for #1 stunner. The polls are going until the end of March.
The fiscal year?
Yeah, which ends in March this year.
Yes, yeah, this for the poll.
Polls fiscal years end in March, as we all know.
Yeah.
So vote for producer #1 stunner. I'm hoping this dog show stunt is going to really stun me up.
And today's show is sponsored by Kennel Be Nice, the new app you can download and find the closest kennel to be nice for your dog while you're on vacation. Don't leave your dog at home barking when you can be lapping it up with the big dogs at
Woof woof.
Kennel Be Nice.
I'll say there were some pretty fly dogs at this show. There was not as many ballers as I thought, though.
Oh, was there much baller stuff going on?
The dogs were the ballers, really. The dogs were the ballers.
Baller dogs.
Yeah.
Sick movie idea. Chihuahuas and Range Rovers.
You've seen dogs play ball, but now watch these dogs ball out. It's the behind-the-scenes story of the Air Bud dogs who let the fame and power go to their head. I mean, there's been so many Air Bud movies. I'm sure there's been about, speaking of kennels, there's got to be one kennel that's just pumping out Air Buds just for those movies, at one point in the 2000s. Before PETA ruined it and shut them down.
Kennel to the Stars.
Their anti-bred initiative.
That's who we should go after for our next underwriting sponsor.
That's a good point, because those kennels have money, and those stars are not bringing their bougie dogs to regular nice kennels like we are.
They're afraid of getting shanked in the dog showers.
Yeah, they think it's all hood dogs in there. I have a funny hood dog story.
You think it's all hood dogs, but actually it's good dogs.
We were walking down the street with the quintuplets, and for by area of the city, all the lots are like this, where they have this kind of metal
security fence.
They've got that kind of fence, and in it is a street-looking, gnarled hunchback kind of growling at his dog. Yeah. And we're walking with the babies past the corner, and the missus is like, I think that gate's open. Getting closer to it, realize it's not like a crack open, it's completely swung wide open, and I have to walk past it to shut it. So of course we walk past it, and as we do, the dog comes at me, and I grab the gate and force the dog into the yard and lock the gate on it. And then we get a few houses down, and my wife's like, yeah, that's not their dog. They don't have a dog. And I was like, so we just locked our rabid dog in these random people's front yard? And she's like, yep. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do about this. And we left it there.
Yeah. Programmer's note. Don't leave your gates open like I have mine open right now.
It's not my job to know whether or not you own a dog.
No.
So don't leave your yard in a situation where a dog could get into it.
Isn't it kind of squatter's rights at that point?
Yeah, that's the dog's yard, kind of. You let him in. He's, now you have to contend with him for that part of the property.
Yes?
That's the law of nature.
Legally is dropped.
That's the law of the jungle.
It doesn't need to be written in any city bylaws because it's in us.
Yeah.
I've been listening to this guy. His name's Blow Jogan, and he talks a lot about the value of nature versus nature.
I think that's the number one rule, is that nature rules.
Submission on the mat is the only excusable submission.
Submission on the mat of life.
That's my favorite Dire Straits song.
I have so much there's so many wild dogs in this neighborhood. That's all.
Yeah.
Returned a dog to the wrong house recently as well.
Sounds like you got Tales of the Dog Follies.
Yeah, a lot of dog follies.
Lots of weird coincidences in this weird, wild world.
And that's what we're doing here on this show. You know, we look at the coincidences and we say, are those really coincidences, or is there a more nefarious web being woven with our lives, you know?
Who's trying to do what with the things that we are listening to, you know? What we got, what's the point? What were they trying to accomplish? Were they trying to sell products? Were they trying to make us eat more yogurt?
Can that really be all it is? Is at the end of the day, it's all about selling products.
It isn't the best product of all good content.
Yeah, I think content's the only product.
That's why we're brought to you today by Content Consults, LLC. The only consultants for your content. And they'll do creative, they'll do uncreative, they'll do stupid stuff, they'll do physical hijinks, they'll do it all.
Yeah, all different
Consultants.
content. What do you want? A show about like a caveman that tries things. Cool, that's a content idea. I'll tell you.
They'll consult
Yep.
it.
What do you think's a good idea? The government, but it's a boardroom.
Consulted.
Content. Consulted. That's an idea. You know, like, so these are the guys. You want to call these guys.
What about a show where they play ball games? Consulted.
Consulted. That's the kind of content consulting you can be expecting.
What about a show about jewelry? You just got consulted.
These ideas never stop. So.
Back to Big Up to Small Talk.
Big up the small talk.
You know what show I always end up landing on when I'm in a hotel room and it's late at night, 3 a.m., you know, I've done 20 banquet beers, but I can't fall asleep anymore. I turn on those infomercials. Really the shopping networks.
Okay.
I like the jewels. I like to see them sparkle. Something about it being late at night and those pretty ladies, their cool haircuts. I mean, they are trendy ass.
Host, I think we might have something for that in the old files.
Did you get me some diamond earrings?
No, it's unfortunately it's another one of our recordings and not a cool gift.
Maybe a diamond of the tape.
It could be a diamond in the rough, because some of these have been rough.
Dog callback.
Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Where's my callback? And this is a tape that is, like you said, it's an infomercial called The Bible, as brought to you by the new Teen Millionaires. As the title says, it's some teens that have updated the Bible for the youth culture.
That sounds like they're too young and have too much money. I can't wait for you to roll them tape. Let's go, baby. There are good rats, there are bad rats, but we Blab Rats. Thou hath been warned.
Forgive our trespassers, for they know not of the new Teen Bible. Forgive us our teens, for we know not,
As we forgive those who
teens before us. Jesus was a cool teen.
Bible.
Jesus, the Bible. Jesus, the Bible. Teen Jesus is. There's a lot that teens have to say in the Bible. Teen Jesus.
The new Teen Bible. How y'all doing?
How y'all
tonight?
doing?
Hey,
Yes.
good, great to see y'all. Thanks for coming out, y'all.
It's me, Bunk Mushrooms.
I'm Jebediah Rumspringer. Now, we are reverends, technically, teen reverends.
Yeah, I know y'all think we're too young to be reverends, but we actually are real, for real, no fooling reverends.
I mean, just to remind people, in Jesus' time, somebody that was 18 was revered as an elder of a community, and in that spirit, we take our pastorship seriously because Jesus mentions pastors more than 10,000 times, and teen pastors specifically in our new Teen Bible.
That's right. We're here to talk to y'all today about the new Teen
Bible.
Bible.
Say it with me now. Thank you, thank you.
That's right. When's the last time you even think a teen had anything to say even in the Bible? I don't remember. Do you, Jeb?
Most of the time, I remember them being like older peoples or babies sometimes, or goats and stuff. Also,
And then we
bush.
were thinking to each other like, this is not lit. Like us kids.
Like that bush.
Yeah, that bush was lit, and that's about the last lit thing that's ever been in the Bible.
It's the only that was in the old Bible, not in the new. In the new Teen Bible, the whole stick is lit.
Well, yes. So the new Teen Bible is just trying to get it litty in the Bible for once, for Christ's sake. Because I'm telling y'all, we even were like, there's no teens in the Bible, and Jesus is a baby, and then Jesus is a full-grown man. And where's teen Jesus? And so we did some digging of our own, and we discovered that there's a lot that teens have to say in the Bible that these old fuddy-duddies that left out.
And instead of calling it the Old Testament, the New Testament, the New Teen Bible, we're calling it Uptown Funk. That's the Old Testament, and we're calling the New Testament. We're calling it Funk Factory.
In the Uptown Funk, we add a little hint. It's a little bit of a Easter egg spoiler hint.
There's a teaser at the end
about Teen Jesus coming up on you. And Teen Jesus is going to be coming up on you in this new Teen Bible. I tell you what, we put Teen Jesus all up and down in that Bible.
And let me tell you about the revelations too. You won't believe your eyes or your ears or your thoughts after you read these new Teen Bible revelations that we wrote out.
Woo-wee! They're going to reveal some stuff.
Said a billionaire will buy Twitter in the court of law.
It hath been said the King of Solomon. Now, what y'all don't even know about Teen Jesus is really Teen Jesus did some of his most littest and most...
He was introspective, more introspective than other teens, but he wasn't afraid to speak his teen mind. And he got in trouble. He got grounded like every other teen.
Well, he had to test his boundaries.
Yeah.
But you can still test your boundaries within the eyes of the Lord. And that's what New Teen Bible's all about. It's about testing boundaries and being with the Lord in a teen way.
It's hard to test boundaries when you're grounded by God. That's all I'm saying.
In a teen way where you can get your freak on.
And we're here to say it's okay. In the New Teen Bible, it says it's specifically okay. You can test those limits, but be careful and wear protection. Wear gloves.
Wear a hat.
Wear a hat, of course, and boots sometimes. So maybe take off
some
a boot.
Socks. Make sure you're wearing socks.
Yeah, if your sock gets wet.
Don't wear a boot without socks.
Be careful. That's the yucky stuff.
That's what you just be careful. Whatever you're doing.
Yucky.
When you're testing them boundaries.
Put on your yucky gloves if you're gonna get into it. That's all I'm saying. New Teen Bible, you can get New Teen Bible yucky gloves at our store.
NTB.
YuckyBible.com.
Get your fly NTB pendants for your chains like a real baller teen. You can even get a grill for your teeth. That says if you're a real Houston type and you really like to flex with the grill, you could get one that says NTB, New Teen Bible. Let everyone know what your life's about. Teen partying, having a voice as an individual teen, and
Paul Wall has one of ours on Instagram. Check him out.
listening to Paul Wallaby.
The new sensation straight out of
H-Town.
H-Town, baby.
With them golds in the mouth. Now, I know so many times y'all are here, you're leaving your church and you're just saying, these guys ain't talking to me. No, sir, because I didn't understand the thing they were talking about.
I'm 12.
But in the New Teen Bible, we're talking about all the things teens like. Drifting.
Sick.
We're going to talk about hanging out on bleachers.
Who did it? Find out in the New Teen Bible. Read it. Or get it on audio book.
We're going to talk about what Trevor's deal is. You know? What's his deal been?
And why didn't he get a book?
And other stuff that teens like to talk about. They talk about who's a K-pop or not. That's in there.
You can do a Pokemon Go. You can Pokemon Go your way through the New Teen Bible.
The New Teen Bible has several Pokemons in it, and you got to catch them all as you're reading it.
That's right.
God said so.
That's your way to heaven. If you're going that route. If you're going to the Pokemon sect. That is your route to heaven. And we bless them. If they're teens and they want to read our Bible, God bless them. And God bless our new Teen Bible.
And God has blessed us because we are now the new Teen Millionaires. And with these millions we have been so
Blessed with.
gracefully blessed with, we are going to go ahead and press up even more of these new Teen Bibles. And I'll tell you what, we're going to give these away for 2 for 1. I'll tell you right now, just for the next 24 hours, let's put it on the timer there. And me and Jeb, what we're going to do here is we're going to just sell these for 2 for 1 because we got so much money, we're pressing them up, and that's coming out of our pockets for y'all. So the next 24 hours, hey, your moms, your pas, you take their wallets, whatever you got to do, but you call us in and you get us a 2 for 1, and maybe you can give one to your folks and say Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day.
And in addition to that, I haven't even told Buck this yet.
Oh, what is this now?
But for the next hour, for every Bible that's purchased, I'm going to give an additional one away to the homeless in our community. A new Teen Bible to the homeless in our community. They're going to love.
That is so lit. They are gonna love
It's
that.
for the kids. It's for the track riders. It's for the foamers. The foamers without a home and the homers without a phone.
Well, that is just that. Well, if you weren't getting right into heaven before, you sure as heck are now, there, Jed.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I tell you what.
I mean, that sure means a heck of a lot to me, I got to say.
Now, y'all might be thinking, what else has this Bible got in it? Well, one thing it got, what the other ones don't have, is a new commandment. That's right. There's a teen commandment. The Teen Commandments.
The 13th commandment.
And these are called the Teen Commandments.
Yep. The tablet they don't want you to see.
And that's basically 11, 12, and 13. Those are the 3. That's what I said at 3. Psyched you out 4 when I said 1. It was 3 new commandments.
You want to say the first one?
Yeah. Thou shalt not date y'all's friends' exes. That's just bros before hoes, basically. So what's this call it? Bros before hoes?
What's that then?
Bros before hoes.
Yes.
It's when you just put you gotta be more loyal to y'all's bros than y'all's hoes. Or if y'all's hoes, then you gotta be more loyal to y'all's hoes than them their bros.
Hey y'all, the other Teen commandment is hashtag rise and grind. Because that's what most of the Bible is. It's rising and grinding for God every day.
Mark Wahlberg never done would have been Mark Wahlberg if he didn't have rised and grinded like he did.
Mark Wahlberg actually narrates a chapter of our audio book. So check it out. Check him out and check out Wahlburgers while you're at it.
You see? Did you hold on? Did you say there's a Wahlburgers gift card in there?
Yeah. Well, I have not revealed that yet, but we do have, some of the Bibles do have a Wahlburgers gift card inside. So that's another.
So let's do a recap real quick.
Enticement.
Let's do a recap real quick. You get a buy one get one.
That's right. Plus if you buy for the next hour, I'll give you an additional one to the homeless of the community.
And then on top of that, any of them books could potentially golden ticket scenario have a Wahlburger hamburgers discount gift card in it. Oh my goodness!
And I ain't even gonna say how much, but let me tell you, it'll get you more than a Wahlburger. That's how much it is. It's more than a Wahlburger is worth, and I like to munch on those. Yo,
well, I'll tell y'all,
they're fun.
That is
different.
If these phones aren't ringing off the hook, I don't know what. I tell y'all, because these deals can't even get any better. So we still have one commandment left, by the way. We didn't even get to. We think we got 11 and 12. We've got rise and grind, so you can be like Mark Wahlberg or The Rock.
Hell yeah.
Or Vin Diesel. You get bros before hoes.
All straight Hollywood stars.
Yep, very much so. No question about it. It's not as if when Vin Diesel's talking to a man on screen, the chemistry is incredibly palpable, and then when he's talking to a love interest, it almost seems like he hates her, but no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Every time he talks to a man on camera, he's got a big old boner. And every time he talks to a woman, he's flaccid as a duck in water.
Boy, have you ever seen an unflaccid duck in water? It tips them right over.
They sink.
It's dangerous to have a boner as a duck.
They sink.
They sink right to the bottom. And that last commandment, what was that last?
The last commandment is, it's parents just don't understand.
Quotation Will Smith. And he's one of the new Teen Bible's new
brand ambassadors.
Brand ambassadors, really helping spread the good word.
Mm-hmm.
And parents do not just understand, is the thing. And that's what teens got to know.
They get it.
Teens get it. And that's why the new teen commandments that have been added to the 10 commandments to make it a round out 13 are really the center point of our new teen Bible.
Because teens are the future. And we recognize that now. And we're taking the Bible into our teen hands and molding it into a vision that echoes the world that we live in, not some dumbass cave shit with some camel milk and loaves of bread getting turned into a bunch of shrimp.
Well, now I'm hankering for some shrimp. I gotta be honest with you.
Well, teens love shrimp. And that's why we're sponsored by Bubba Gump Shrimp Factory.
The number one shrimp factory restaurant in the Eastern Seaboard.
Any seaboard, I'll be there. Bubba Gump shucking my way all the way to the shrimp corridor, where I'll be chowing down raw and cooked. That's how you eat them, right?
That's how I eat. I definitely ate raw shrimp not less than a week ago.
Dip them in some dovetail sauce. Yum.
They were called aguachiles. Now, y'all might just think this is just us talking. So, we're new teen millionaires. You could trust us, but we decided we
want to share our wealth with you. We want to bless you with our wealth
in the form of Bibles that you buy from us.
Yeah, and the more Bibles you buy, the price does go down significantly. If you want to join our incredible team of volunteer opportunists to go door to door to teens, and that's locker to locker, really, in a lot of neighborhoods. And you knock on those lockers and you sell or you give or you get this out there, that there is a new teen Bible, new way to live your teen life biblically.
Now, here's what y'all can do. Y'all can just buy yourself a Bible. Or what y'all can do is you can get a bulk discount, buy a handful of Bibles, and y'all can sell them yourself. Now, here's what really you gotta, if you double down and get a couple of them, get a bulk discount on top of that bulk discount, you can give those at a regular price to somebody else to sell them for you. Look what you just did.
You done made a buck.
Come back to us, do it all again. So you can be part of the new teen millionaires solution and help us do the selling and be a new teen millionaire yourself. That's the new teen millionaire twist.
Wait, that's the way we do it. That's the way we want it. We want every teen out there that has an opportunity to take the chance of a lifetime of a teen and go out there and go door to door and go locker to locker and go to the splash pads and go to the puff parks where the weed heads hang out and get up in the grills at people at the jock factory and to let them know, preach it for us, for you, for my Lord.
So just to recap for y'all, that means you can get one for yourself and you get another freebie to give to somebody else. Or I guess if you'd like to sell yourself, you could get a buy one, get one. Plus on top of that, one goes to the unhoused. Plus on top of that, even any number one of them could even have within it a Wahlburgers gift card. And on top of that, you could get bulk discounts. Check all of them for them Wahlburgers cards if I was you, before I went and turned around and sold it or found other people to sell it for me.
I'm salivating over here for them Wahlburgers, man.
Too many ways to thrive in the world of the new teen Bible. So y'all need to sign up, call up, get here today. And that ain't even all, is it, Jeb? Because
let's hit him with that number.
He comes his house.
And
And that's how you'll get a hold of us, and we'll talk out the deets then and there. But we have a surprise for y'all for sticking here and sticking with us and listening to the new teen Bible, and it's not just bunk. It's not just bunk, Jeb. It's
all of us
catching
here.
the world
It's you.
over. And we even got big celebrities here. Y'all know him as the singer of Sideways on a Beanstalk and 6 Months from Yesterday.
Hell yeah.
It is our guy, everybody's favorite teen Christian pop star, Oliver Prayers. Oliver Prayers is a big fan of the new teen Bible. Oliver Prayers, come out here and tell us about that new teen Bible.
Welcome Oliver Prayers to the new teen Bible experience.
Hey, what's up, Jed?
Millionaires.
It's tight to be here, man. It's tight to be here. Yeah.
I mean, what an honor it is. I mean, you are the king,
bro.
the king of Christian music at the moment. I mean, they call you the new Jesus. If Jesus had a banjo, he would have been all of our prayers.
Yeah, man, that like banjo video is totally how I got discovered, and man, I just think it's pretty amazing, you know, just to be so graced and blessed, and have my hashtag blessed all the time, and like, man, I just don't even know like how I just got this blessed, but like this new Teen Bible, bro, like it was speaking to me the second I picked it up.
It's the real deal, isn't it, Oliver?
Yeah, it is the real deal. I'm telling y'all, and it's look. I mean, these guys, I know they're millionaires and stuff, but like you could trust them, man. Like they totally they get it, bro. Like they're cool. And
We are millionaires for you.
just because they're millionaires has nothing to do with why I'm here. Like it's unrelated and completely. I don't even know why you would bring it up. But you know, it's like I say on my new track with Darius Rucker and Andre 3000. You know, like. You just got to give all your faith to God. And that's what these guys did. And now, like, bro, like, it's just like crazy. They got like hella tight new parts of the Bible for teens in our perspective, bro.
Yeah, it really is a sick new track. Be sure to check it out. What's it called? And where do you want them to stream it or do other teen links to it?
You can.
How does the teen stream that?
A teen streams it on DreamStream, which is the Christian streaming app out now.
I've got that already, so I've already played the song 20 times, to be honest. I'm a kind of a mega fan. I'm geeking out here.
Yep, and that's how you stream it.
Hey, y'all, let's let them tell us the name of the song.
The name of this one's called Big Up to Jesus. You know, and like
Wow.
It's just about giving it up big time for the J-Man.
That's deep and that's cool. That's teen style.
And all he's done. People don't talk enough about him, man. And I think it's time we started shining a light on him and really focusing on those teen years. Like those teen years are the ones that, that's the part of the new Teen Bible that really renewed my relationship with the J-Man.
That's true. I first and foremost, I feel like I'm two things, and I'm a teen and I'm a Christian, and I would open up the Bible of the common American non-Christian atheist every day, the newspaper, and I'll tell you what, I was appalled. I read the newspaper. I looked at the newspaper almost every day. Started from when I was an old tween to present, and I just got to say, I never saw one story about Jesus in there. Never saw a story about Jesus in the newspaper. You don't think it should be news every day that he was born, or he has risen, and he is king?
My next song is gonna be called "Jesus Never Makes the News," man. You know, like, cause he doesn't, but like he makes the news. So why doesn't he make the news? You know, man. Like we wouldn't have news if it wasn't for Jesus. Jesus was the original news, man.
Hey, y'all, Jesus was the big newsmaker. I mean, without Jesus, is there news? Because who's liberalizing the public?
Headline: God loves you. Journalist: Jesus. You know?
Yeah, the Jesus, Joseph, Mary Chain Gazette. It's the only paper I subscribe to.
I believe in this new Teen Bible so much. I'm going to do something that I didn't even tell Bunk and Jet about. And that
No way.
for the next half an hour,
No way.
any of the orders that come in are going to get a new
No.
copy of my
Is he gonna do
single
it?
with Darius Rucker and Andre 3000. Big up to
Wow.
Jesus.
Hey, y'all, this is the deal.
And the remix with Tom York hasn't even come out yet.
The phones are ringing. Those phones are, look at that, lighting up.
Included with the order.
Those phones are ringing.
So,
Wow.
That's how much I believe in this new Teen Bible.
All
y'all.
of our prayers. Wow.
Be lit with it. Keep it tight. Keep it hella tight. Be tight. Give big ups to people. You know.
Did you sign any Wahlburger gift cards?
I'll sign any Wahlburger gift card you want to give me, but I might take it and get me a Wahlburger, son.
Wow, did you hear that, people? Look at that.
My
Another
publicist tells me I have
layer.
to stay away from those burgers, but I just can't help myself, guys. I'm a Wahlburger fiend.
Well, I hope you don't have to stay away from them gift card signing.
Yeah, bring any gift cards you want to the signings, y'all. I'll take them.
All of our prayers. Anything else? What are you on tour? Anything else you want to promote?
Yep, come out to my Say Yes to God show, tour, still going on. Right, we're hitting up Snakesville tomorrow, and then we're on to Clampton, show in Clampton after that. So going to be really, really excited
Wow.
to do all those things. and see you guys at the shows, and hopefully you'll be bringing me some of those new teen Bibles to sign. All right. Stay lit, y'all. I love y'all.
Hey, y'all, let's pray her up for all of her prayers. Come on,
everybody, prayer hands, prayer
with
hands.
me. Let's all pray.
The patented Oliver prayers, prayer hands, y'all.
Moment of silence, please. Thank you for praying with us. Thank you for praying with us,
Thank
Oliver.
you guys. Thank you. Love it. Thank y'all, Oliver. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was just so sweet for Oliver Prayers to come out here and.
He is is he cheeky or what?
Oh my
too?
gosh, we're
Wow.
so lucky to have had him here. I mean, I'll tell you what, it
Bless.
just is. Just
It makes
incredible.
me feel more spiritual when
I
he's
feel more
around.
alive. I feel more alive having been right near him. It just feels more electric up here, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Jeff?
It's like God grace my soul with the blessed with the blessed blessings of soulful Christian music. I just think he's doing what James Brown did for funk for Christian music. I truly think so.
You think he's really going to make that song about Jesus in the newspapers? I hope he does.
Yeah.
I hope he gives us a shout out.
Well, if he do, I hope he shouts us out, and if he don't, well, then God bless him. Because,
God bless
you know
him
what?
either
He
way,
said
I'll
he
tell
was patience. You know, that's something lots of teens forget, is that it takes a lot of patience. Being a teen lasts a lifetime.
Being a teen lasts forever.
It sure does. Doesn't
Ask
it?
Jesus.
I'm just gonna be 18 and a half in a couple weeks, and it's taken forever, man. My whole freaking life at this point.
It feels like an eternity because teen years are a teen eternity. Now, we have so many great incentives here for people to just hop online, go call us up at the number from before. But I mean, we might need to give them one or two little juicy kernels more still. I think.
Well, they're gonna love this next incentive.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
We have it is a voucher for up to 100 Orville Redenbacher Super Popper Snackers. The new snack pack brought to you by the Southern Pop King himself, the bespectacled fellow who knew his way around the cornfield as well as a skillet in the kitchen. Am I right?
Now, can I ask a couple? That's for the next 15 minutes.
Yes. Starting in now.
All right. Now, it's just that you said it's up to 100, so they don't have to get all 100 if they don't want to.
They don't have to if they don't want to. If you don't got the space, they understand that. But you can get 100. You may as well bring the congregation. You know, invite me. You get that. Hey, don't forget to buy.
I'll take a bag. I'll take a
Teen
bag.
Millionaire. I'll take a bag for sure.
Hey, I'll
Free
take
bag?
a bag off your hands. Heck yeah, free bag of
Oh, no
peacorn.
doubt.
I don't say no to that now. Especially Orville.
Oh, you popping pop snackers?
Yes, my middle name's Orville.
I'm gonna be popping them snackers in my mouth. No question.
Bunk Orville mushrooms.
It's gonna be like a Last Supper. I'm hungry.
Now, before we leave these fine teens tonight, I do think we, like we said, the New Teen Bible unearthed a lot of new stories about Teen Jesus and what Teen Jesus was up to. And we certainly, I think y'all need to buy the Teen Bible to see the real juicy stuff. But I think maybe we could let slip maybe one of maybe our favorite Jesus stories. What do you think, Jeb? You think we should give him a nugget?
Well, before we do that, let me not cut you off there. Now, Bunk, Reverend Bunk, let me just say, we haven't even told them the best part. Every New Teen Bible has pictures, and they're
Pictures. I was just gonna say the pictures.
They're all with an Instagram. They all got an Instagram filter on it that you could choose. If you download the tablet PDF.
And I mean, there's some of the best pictures y'all ever saw. And there's even a little bit of a in the corner of the pages at the top. If you flip, it's a flip book even. If you go through that.
Jesus died on the cross. It's
Yep.
really it's a really sick, y'all.
And he bounces back up for a little bit at the end there.
And he moves a big old rock, and it's called Lazarthon.
How he had to work out.
Lazarthon.
How he had worked out before dying because he knew he was going to have to remove that rock, and so he was training to do it.
Rock reps.
He did rock reps. He did all sorts of stuff. Even at the Last
That's what
Supper.
we talk about, and what we found out that the Teen Bible has the rock rep exercise routine for those who want to be like Jesus, and I do.
I mean, who doesn't?
Call in now.
Call in now and you can get all that. So what you think our favorite teen Jesus story was?
What is mine?
Yeah, let's give them a little nugget. Let's give them a story from the Bible.
Well, I like the one where they find a couple dogs and they become friends with dogs and they adopt the dogs and they just take care of them. And then Jesus makes one blind to prove to him that God was a dog.
And it's like how you're always thinking, when you see a dog.
Yeah, you think like you round a dog, you think like a dog.
And
Dog gonna think.
And you think, well, what if this dog couldn't see nothing? What it teaches you is that, well, of course, he's still going to be a dog.
Do a blind dog. Bye.
And that proves that God is a dog and God made dogs. And there's a dog in God and a God in a dog.
We're on the leash of your dog.
Really the best part of that story, though, is just how cute those kids are with them dogs. They just running around. They get best friends. They give them...
You talk about the pictures?
Yeah, the pictures are adorable. And it's one of them ones where they put the dog ears and tongue sticky outy thing on the dogs, because they're already dogs. And it's very funny.
Yeah, double dog.
They double dog them on the
down.
Instagram filter. Yeah. They doubled them dogs down, and there was a woof
and a barking.
When you're reading these new stories about young teen Jesus and his shenanigans, and how him and the gang sometimes got to solve a mystery, and
he did it for your sins.
And how sometimes they got to go to a prom, and he has sort of like a teen Last Supper before the prom when Mary doesn't go with him and instead she goes with Judas at the last minute and she stands him up. It's just a really good. There's so much in there.
And he already rented a camel, double humper.
Yeah, and it was a non-refundable camel, and so that was part of really he knows there's
the whole thing.
She knows there's a responsibility here too. She knows it's not just about my feelings, but also with all the work I had done put into it. It was a whole thing. And so he was justifiably upset. Yeah, he was justifiably upset about that. So, but there's so many rich stories about his life in this New Teen Bible that y'all's just got to check it out.
There's one about trying asparagus a bunch, so his pee smells, and then making everybody's. He turns a bunch of bread to asparagus, and so everybody else's pee smells, and they all laugh about it for a long time, even though all they did all day was drink Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and he just
and eat asparagus.
He just thought it was so funny because back in them times they just kind of lived with their pee. It's just around.
Yeah.
And so, everything stunk for weeks. And it was really a good lesson, though, for the townsfolk and for young Jesus,
Yeah.
Part of it is Jesus learns the lessons, too, sometimes.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
He's not perfect. He blinded a dog.
On purpose, just because he didn't know no better.
And that's how he learned.
Because his daddy cooked his daddy.
Yeah, he's got real daddy issues because he's got two dads, and the dad that raised him was kind of cooked up by his real biological father.
Hey y'all, and his biological father was trying to cuck the whole world.
That's correct. And where he's from, he's the only Latino there. There's not a lot of other guys named Jesus there. So
no, there aren't.
He's not.
There's one Hey-Jis,
and there's a Judas, which has a J,
and there's a Sudaj,
but just the one Jesus. So, he's got trouble fitting in at times.
Yeah.
People hear about his cooked up dad.
One day he goes to school and he's wearing his hat backwards and everybody starts teasing him.
And that one spoke to me because one time that happened to me.
And they were like, you can't do that. You're just Jesus. You ain't cool like Judas and Pontius and all the other backwards hatters.
Yeah, and they were like, we're the guys who wear backwards hats. It's not you. You can't come in here doing what we do.
They try to cuck us by wearing these backwards hats in front of us.
Just because your deity's a cuck who cucked.
The cuck lord.
Just because your deity was cucked by the cuck lord, the great cuck lord in the sky. Don't think you can just come around here wearing backward hats.
And what other teen story? There was one story about doing a prank gone wrong, involving a serpent and a leper.
Yeah, And that poor leper got ate up. But what we learned in that story was it was just a leper.
It wasn't nobody important or
And
nothing.
God treats life on a scale like that. Like,
Yeah.
he cares less about that blind dog, like this guy.
You could say that leper was castigated.
And because of his sacrifice for Jesus, he's, of course, was in heaven for it. But, yeah, so...
Praise Jesus.
So the prank worked out in the end. I mean, everyone goes to heaven anyway, so I don't know why y'all would get so upset just because of a snake eating a leper, but...
Well, but does the snake get into heaven?
No, snakes don't go to heaven.
And how much leper is there when he's there? Is he the good?
Full on.
Is he the good parts? Is he full leper?
Oh, whole fella.
Does he have
Whole fella.
Is he full cure?
Full fella.
Is he cured?
Oh, yeah.
Does he have to take his shots?
He does no shots and nothing.
Hey, y'all, no shots or nothing, huh? Heaven.
So really, y'all think about it.
Sounds like a pretty good hospital to me.
Maybe Jesus did him a favor, is what you're saying. Yeah, Jesus is maybe like helping him out a little bit, knowing that he'd be in the eternal kingdom of heaven.
Heaven.
And that's just kind of how you learn Jesus can't do no wrong. And that's why y'all should believe in him.
What about the story of Jesus and the public speaking?
In the public speaking engagement?
Yeah.
Well, now, as y'all might not know, Jesus was not very big on public speakings. The biggest party he ever done had in his life had only but 12 people at it. That's not a lot of people.
Unless you count the crucifixion. I'm split on the party.
I wouldn't
aspect
really
of
say
it.
if
I
that's
understand why they say it, but I don't agree with it necessarily. Though technically,
It's a party for him, but it's not really his party, I'll say.
yeah, okay,
Fair enough?
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But boy, howdy, he did have a tough time speaking in front of people, and then his
Sure did.
his old cooked up daddy told him.
He said, Jesus, Joseph, and motherfucking Mary.
So his old cooked up daddy told him, he said, Jesus, Joseph, and motherfucking Mary. I tell you what, everybody doesn't like speaking in public. Just make believe they don't got no.
Just pretend they ain't got no belts on their robe, so they open a little bit.
Yeah, they don't got no ropes tied around their waist like a belt, as what is the fashion in our time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And so they're just kind of
Yeah.
draped straight down. It's funny, like.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, imagine that. That like there was some kind of rope bandit come through just before you're talking, right? Stole everybody's ropes from the ropes, right?
Yeah, we would have used belts now, but back in them days they had ropes. And yeah, we just took everybody's ropes, and that's what you imagine while you're up there speaking, and you won't be nervous. And what Jesus learned then is that rope bands is something to be concerned about, and he never forgot that.
Then to be clear, these ropes are belts.
He tied a little razor blades in his ropes for the rest of his life. So part of the Bible, which y'all don't know, is when later on, when he gets took up by them Roman soldiers to get all put up on that crucifix, the guy who had untied his belt got his fingers cut something fierce. He Peaky Blinded him. He Peaky Blinded his rope.
Yeah, Jesus was the original Peaky Blinder bloke.
Yep.
From Teen Bible lore.
Yeah,
That's just hashtag facts.
They should probably give like a writing credit to the Teen Bible on Peaky Blinders, really.
There's one time, do you remember the verse? There's a story in the New Teen Bible. It's a verse story. It's everything, really. It's the whole shebang. And that's the name of the chapter, because this is about when Jesus does too many fireworks. Then he almost burns down the church.
And another boy.
And the goat house.
And another boy. He's playing with them fireworks. He pops his hand right off.
Yep. And he gets badly burned.
But he wishes him another replacement hand later.
And they call that guy Three Face, because he had different burns on different levels of his face, and there was it was a Neapolitan type of situation. Ultimately, so that was actually the original Neo, and that's why people think that Neo's a reference to Jesus, but really it's a reference to Jesus's friend that got badly burned with the fireworks accident in the New Teen Bible. And you can learn more about him. He's a cool guy. He's got his own chapter in the New Teen Bible. And if you like The Matrix Reloaded, you're really gonna like
the Book of Neo.
Some of the fan fiction that Neo did during his friendship with Jesus time. The name of a new podcast.
Half.
saying?
Half of the book of Neo is pretty much just the fan fiction from the Matrix.
It's dope though. It's sick. I like it.
I mean, the Wachowskis got to check.
They do.
Them gals got to check that out.
Inspo, if they got a little brain fart, little writer's block, come check this shit out. This stinker out. It'll blow
Only in the
your
New
mind.
Teen Bible. Only found in the New Teen Bible.
Teen swear sometimes. That's okay. Fuck.
Fuck that shit.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Teens got to swear. It's all in there. Find out why. Buy it today and find out why.
Teens don't give an ass.
Now, y'all done listen to us, and y'all done listen to all of our prayers.
And you've been listening to all of our prayers as well. And also, we have been. Now let's turn the tables. And now, how about you listen to some of you? You listen to your compatriots out there. Excuse me, not compatriots. Your trusted Christian brotherhood, brothers and sisters in arms. And we just want to take a moment to remind you what people like you are saying about the New Teen Bible.
Yeah, there, this is Terry from Glen Buguff, Illinois, and this New Teen Bible is really the best thing that's ever happened to me. There's a really cool karate scene in it, and I like that part a lot. And I tell all my friends about it at school, and these guys was picking on me, but now I feel maybe not so bad. So thank you, New Teen Bible and the New Teen Millionaires, for being new millionaire teens, and I hope to someday to be a millionaire teen.
Hey, this is Johnny Corn Dog slaying corn dogs on the boardwalk. I'm just here to say I love the New Teen Bible. It was so fresh, it was so cool. I love the hot takes. I love the scene with the corn dogs. And come on down, and you could get a copy here if you can't find it anywhere else. New Teen Bible at Johnny Corn Dogs. Come on down, we're at the boardwalk. Teens get a discount of their age.
How y'all doing? This is Susie. Yeah, and I just love this New Teen Bible, right? Like, it's so sick. And I'm like just chilling out with the crew and like wearing cool like 2000s clothing and like it's fucking tight, and like the part with the corn dog is like gross, but like, oh my god. So like you gotta check that out, even just for the corn dog part. You know, like it's worth it.
Yeah, this is Tammy from Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm just here to say that I love the New Teen Bible, and my favorite part was when Jesus taught the leper how to raise their scooter.
Hey, what's up? This is Tough Lenny. I used to think nobody could love me, and now that I read this New Teen Bible, I know somebody understands me. His name's Teen Jesus. Hey, thank you, Teen Jesus. Teen Jesus, you're my dog. Tough Lenny, got your back. They ever mess with you?
Yeah, Chester, and I learned lots of lessons from the New Teen Bible, and I forgave a bum for making me give him $1 the other day because the New Teen Bible said that you should forgive people if they don't know about the New Teen Bible. We got one last deal for y'all before we officially get out of here. We are off.
We're not going to be Teen Millionaires much longer. We keep giving away these deals.
For the last 5 minutes. Our new guide to post-teen living a Christian lifestyle will be added on for the next 5 minutes.
What's okay to do, what's not okay to do. All that stuff's in there. You got questions, they're in there.
The questions are kind of interesting. Like, can I drink and drive if I'm in Ireland and it is legal to if I'm in the country and no one else is on the road?
Can I go to prom still?
How many goats are there in the country?
What's a cubit? All them stuff's in there.
What's the plot summary to Norbit?
That's all that stuff's in there, is what I'm saying, what we're saying. And then that's going to be on top of the Bibles, on top of all them other deals we've given y'all, the 15, 30 to 1 hours, all the deals. And
these phones are blowing up.
And you'll even get a free preview of the Tween Bible.
Oh my goodness. Oh my godness.
And now all our accounts is calling us to tell y'all what. So y'all better get these deals while they're lasting, only while supplies last.
Get your parents' credit card.
Get your parents' credit
card.
Get your
parents' checkbook.
No cryptos. Cash onlys. In the mail. You can mail cash. We'll take it.
Just make sure you wrap it, you double wrap it in some duct tape. Real good. Real tight.
Real tight. So the dogs can't smell it.
So Send them into our headquarters at New Teen Millionaires HQ, downtown Teen Town.
Teen Town. All right, and that's how y'all get the package of a lifetime from the New Teen Millionaires.
New Teen Millionaires.
And we're gonna see you here right here again tomorrow night, same place, same time, telling y'all all these great things about the New Teen Bible.
If you like the deals tonight, you're going to love the deals we do next time. So we'll see you then, okay? Hey, lines are open.
Lines are open.
Get the New Teen Bible today. Grab your parents' credit card and
Give us a call and get Teen Jesus in your life.
tell your friends. The New Teen Bible.
Jesus.
Bible.
Jesus. The Bible. Teen Jesus. The Bible. Teen Jesus.
These broadcasters have no memories of the words they read. What was that wild? What? Welcome back to Blab Rats, where you just heard a couple of chuckleheads trying to rewrite the Bible for teens.
Yeah, who wrote the book of love? Not these guys. They're
No,
trying
they did not.
to rewrite the Bible. That's nuts. Teen Jesus.
Yeah, that's like trying to reinterpret Shakespeare.
What do you think did happen to the teen years of Jesus?
I think he had I think he did like a lot of us did, and he was
Too much blow.
shoveling a lot of donkey shit and subsisting on hay on occasions. He once ate a chicken.
Oh, he's geeking.
Well, he had a Red Bull one time, and he found a unicycle. That's what I know.
Other than that, not to it. That's
Other than that, not too much.
people forget those times were like there was less to do. There just wasn't stuff. There wasn't toys. There wasn't games. There wasn't sports. There wasn't. People just kind of were there.
Well, riding a unicycle, because if most towns had about 100 unicycles around, and that's what people would do all day is try to learn how to ride a unicycle. Jesus was actually the first guy to ride.
Yeah, at the time it was considered sort of a puzzle.
It was considered magic. The original Sword of the Stone is the seat on the wheel. Well, I study biblical apocryphal history online at Northern New Hampshire University. So
A lot of the stuff you were telling me that a lot of the stuff that makes people want to follow Jesus happened in his teen years.
yes,
Like, because it does sort of, if you're reading the Bible, it's just like, he's like, I'm Jesus, and everyone's like, okay, like he does one or two miracles. What is he? Waters, wine, and then and then fish bread. But like, that could all be sleight of hand, really. Like,
he turns one bottle rocket into 100.
yeah, he turns one bottle rocket into the first ever fireworks display that makes like a shape in the sky.
It's ever cross a fish or a cross or fish on a cross.
It was a fish crucified on a cross.
Lengthwise or vertically?
Vertically, like his little fins are to the side.
Two fish on a cross.
His little two fins are to the side, and then that just used to, by the way, that just used to be how they dried fish back in the day to save it for later, so you could have like a fish jerky.
Do you think Jesus ever did any dip or anything like that as a teen?
Yeah, I think he dipped it.
Yeah.
I think he probably like snuck out, dipped, came back.
Did he have his own spittoon or was it a secret? I mean, the cuck god knows.
Well, yeah, the cucklord knows, but the cucklord knows all. Every night he would go to a spit in a different neighbor's spittoon, and in doing this, he learned about like a little bit about every neighbor's life and their sorrows and their troubles and whatnot. And then as he would go complete the circle again and again, he would become more and more invested in their lives. And it sort of was like the original reality TV. He kind of invented it.
And Jesus also had an incredible sense of smell that some people don't know. It's like he could learn so much just from smelling their spit.
In those days, it was kind of a curse, by the way, because people stunk.
Yeah, but he had demagogue. He was a demigod, so he was able to transcend the wretched stank for the beauty underneath.
He was able to accept the stink for the beauty that it was. Host, what else stuck out to you about this episode?
The deals. by the end of that, I wanted to call in.
Yeah, they were some good salesmen.
If this is real, I might, when we stop recording, I probably will be calling and seeing if I can get a new Teen Bible. Find out if it's real. What is the purpose of this? Why was this in the files? Is this just an accident? Is this a MacGuffin?
No, it's not a MacGuffin. You don't think they could be the subjects of these experiments? Where's all this teen money coming from?
Are they real? I wonder if they do an interview. If they are real. They're still around. I wonder how old they are. What's the tape say? 2021? 2022?
Yeah, it was pretty recent, so...
They're probably not teens anymore. That's good.
Well, I think they might not be teens at all because they've published a book about the transitioning to post-teen life.
That's probably got to be hard for them. That's part of their brand.
They could be coasting off those teen millions, you know? Who knows when those teen millions were made?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And they bought the teen faces, or maybe they're using teen blood to keep their face young.
I think they're probably doing a combo of fillers,
With teen blood, real tween blood.
teen blood, real tween blood, peach boy blood.
Peachers, yeah. They'll probably peach it down with the Peach Boys.
Probably doing some fillers and some collagen injections and some...
Do you think they do threading?
Oh, they threaded up.
Yeah. Do you think Jesus threaded?
No, bushy brows were huge back then.
Who was the number one fashion person back then?
A guy named Mozoses. He was the first guy to use a rope.
Oh.
And he was like, you tie it here, it really brings it in your hips a little, gives you a little bit of a shape.
And a little bit of sass, too, I gotta say.
Yeah, that was the first time anyone had introduced sass, shape, or figure into clothes.
Now, if I'm remembering correctly, didn't they wear it kind of at, chest level, though, not at waist level?
Well, that's where your waist was originally at, the chest.
Oh, the chest descended through...
If you look through history where people considered the waist kind of just, slowly slid down from right under the pectorals all the way down,
Sure.
And you guys remember how in the 50s it was right above the belly button even.
Yeah, so your natural waist is at your titties.
Now it's kind of coming back up, so we're gonna eventually get back up to the titties.
Yeah, pube to titties is the waist zone.
Pube to titties is the waist zone. That's the t-shirt for this episode. Pube to titties is the waist zone.
Well, yeah, I was kind of blown away by those deals. Are you still faith, man?
Well, no. After we wrote our book,
You lost it, huh?
I was all tapped out. I had a couple scary dog situations, and then I kind of just... It really made me question God to the point where I was like, boy, if all it takes is a couple dog situations...
I just want to say to our listeners, we did on tour. Producer did feel like when we were promoting her book on spirituality, talking about spirituality. Yes, spiritualist guy talking about spirituality. Producer honestly got burned out. He said spirituality is becoming a business to me. This book is about spirituality. It's not about selling books. Why are we selling books? Not true. But frankly, I understand and I agree with him. But he lost faith and he lost. You're advanced on your next book. Because of that, you were writing a book about a children's book, weren't you?
Yeah, it was called...
Was it about quints?
It was called the Quint's Miracle. But I'm burnt out on them too.
Merry Quintsmas?
Yeah, Merry Quintsmas.
About your kids, were they born on 9/11 or Christmas? I forget.
Well, we got pregnant on 9/11 and had them
On
on Christmas. Yeah, because if you have twins, if you have twins, you usually
It's 18
give
months.
it's. No.
It's
It's the other direction. It's not.
It's 4.5 months.
Yeah, it's very short. It's so if you have twins, you generally don't go all the way to term. You go maybe a month early, and then if you have triplets, it's a couple more. And by the time you get to, it's a 3-month process. You got.
Very cool.
And for some reason, it's easier to make people if there's 5 of them.
We wish you a Merry Quintsmas.
We wish you a Merry Quintsmas. This episode is sponsored by my new book, Merry Quintsmas. I've just decided to just go ahead and publish the book and not believe in the spiritual part of
I
it.
think that's the right choice because this book has legs, it has balls, it has guts, it has quints. What else do you want in a children's book?
A lot of legs, balls, and guts on the Quints. Any final parting thoughts about Teen Jesus and the Teen Millionaires, new Teen Millionaires?
I'm going to get the new Teen Bible and I'm going to update you guys next week on if it's real or not.
I hope it doesn't interfere with you giving your ball sack skin to Dewbird anyway.
Well, I got to do something while I'm while I'm in recovery, because I'm going to be laid up for 2-3 days, they say.
No ball handling, no ball movement.
No ball handling, no. Any ball handling is a big foul. That's a technical foul.
Nice. Well done.
It's also flagrant.
Yeah, it is flagrant and fragrant.
Hey, my ball could just get out of there, you know?
Yeah.
It could get ejected. Yeah, I'm getting my stroke-giving surgery for Duper, the Dune Boogeyman, superstar bartender at Skittle Up, Skittle Down.
Lanes. Alleys, lanes. This episode also sponsored by very specific greeting cards. For example, your boss's son's bar mitzvah in Wisconsin. We got a card for that.
And I don't know you that well, but I'm happy I was invited. Thanks for trying to make this less awkward. You bet.
Also, cards like Two Cousins Father's Day. Are you two cousins who are also half brothers that need cards for your dad, uncle? We've got you covered at very specific greeting cards.
And if you always love to get a card for your dog, but what if you just want to say, I'm sorry for swatting you? I'll try not to do it again. Yeah, we got that.
Cards for dogs. They've got those. Cards for cats.
Like swatting you in the online sense.
Oh, yeah. But also they have cards for dogs if you feel bad for swatting your dog.
Apology cards for your dog for after you hit them. Hit your dog and feel better about it with new apology dog cards.
This show also sponsored by Toddler Tattoo Takeover. The show where failing tattoo parlors bring in expert tattoo toddlers to take over their shops and turn things around.
You and all the toddlers have full back tattoos of different trucks.
Yeah, just like somebody's got a Tupac Thug Life that says Truck Life. Yeah.
So if you get it full, it's a full chest tattoo. It just says, "Best Big Brother." How come you don't offer a Blippi tattoo? That's probably your problem. Brought to you by Fancy Baby Gates. Keep your child in with fanciness.
Keep your child in style with Fancy Gates.
Encrusted with diamonds. With Fancy Gates, keep your child in with the hardest way to say I love you and I'm rich as fuck. Goodbye. And say hi to the nanny for me. With Fancy Baby Gates.
Also sponsored by Night Spoon. A silent spoon for eating food at night while your family is sleeping without shame. From the makers of Night Knife and Night Fork comes the highly anticipated Night Spoon. Pre-order yours today and stop getting busted by your partner while eating cereal at night. And now announcing the Silent Sack Snack Bag. Opening chips and cookies at night, waking up your family? Just get that baby to bed but the edibles are kicking in? Get the Silent Sack Snack Bag today and tear into your munchies without tearing your loved ones away from their much-needed sleep.
Get close to the dark.
Pairs great with a night visor.
Order now and get a night visor free.
Oh, we do have deals today. All right. Take that, teen tween. Or what are they called? Take that, new Teen Millionaires.
Just don't taunt the Peach Boys again. We got so many letters
No.
after that.
I will probably have to edit this part out
They're real.
even.
So they're real. Peach Boys are real.
Well, we found that out the hard way. We're not talking about it. We're not bringing it up ever again.
Deep lab heads.
Yeah, and for those of we've seen a couple messages on the message boards and haven't acknowledged it, but this is it. That's all we're saying about it. They're real. No more.
Yeah.
We're done.
We're out. Do your own research.
We're out. We're not about that life.
Any more sponsors today, producer?
I think that was it.
On behalf of Skittle Up, Skittle Down, Alleys, and the producer, this is host of Blab Rats, and we'll see you next time.